if I start beginning to open the merits and demerits here on the radio, I'm going to be saying a lot of things that nobody can test, right? And I can be saying one direction only to defend myself. I don't think it is very helpful when, in fact, there are processes and forums that have handled this report and reached certain conclusions about it, with all the facts involved, with the auditors being present, with everybody being present. Now, what we are talking about was whether do we, am I to be taken to disciplinary about it or not? Yes, a disciplinary was held. That disciplinary was thrown out by court. And this is where we are about this report. The board itself, this current board of Ben Ngubane, has also said we are not interested in opening up the Gobodo report. We are going to be measuring Mokoetle on the basis of his delivery of what we have agreed with him. I am not intending to go around swinging an axe. I don't have the time to do that. All those people who are mentioned are people who have themselves committed themselves to work in realization of that vision. They have nothing to fear if they are there to serve the same objectives as I have been tasked to fulfill by the board and by the shareholder. I don't know how to say this issue over and over again. I mean, there is no intention to go out chasing people. I don't have time for vendettas. I have very, very short time, actually, and mine is to turn around an organization that is faced with a huge crisis right now. I've also said to the SABC people that my task is to restore that integrity, that respectability, that sense of confidence of every employee, every journalist of the SABC, to make the SABC again an employer of choice and a home of all journalists of excellence like Redi Direko. I used to sit like you here and say, this is radio freedom. Yeah. But radio freedom is not SABC, and SABC is not radio freedom. SABC is the voice of the people of South Africa. And radio freedom was the voice of the ANC, and it was necessary at the time for the specific reasons. I don't think there is any South African of my age who would say that they were never involved in one political party or not. I'm not here to deny my past. I actually enshrine it and I'm proud of it. So, but I am in a new role here, I'm in a new capacity, and it is my responsibility to serve the whole of South Africa, and that's what I intend to do. As of now, I have no instructions to shut down SABC News International, in spite of the speculations that you may have heard. What has happened is that the interim board that was there of Irene Shanley did review the cost structure of that channel. I mean, as you well know, it is based on opening up bureaus all over the world. The question has been, what is the cost effectiveness of those bureaus? And it has been established that quite a number of them were actually not very cost effective in terms of when you compare cost against contribution to the bulletins.